Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Chroma Squad with me, Cornish-knight. We have spent all our money. I did it off camera just because I wanted to sort of speed the process up. What we did was we bought some, basically just like upgrades. Stuff like better green screen. We got the sponsorship deal, though I won't bother getting the second one because it doesn't really give us much more of a benefit. It's like 15%. Some bits and pieces. Spent the rest of my money on crafting materials. Realised that I should probably have bought, a weapon or two. Can't remember what I was doing now, to be honest. It's been a little bit of time. Was it her that needed this? I actually think I was relatively happy with everything, to be honest. I can't remember now off the top of my head. I did buy a helmet, a couple of helmets, some bits and pieces for people. And we've got enough material now. We could craft some materials. So we can craft another one of these. Another one of that. Craft another one of these ones as well. So we have some pretty high-end gear if we need to basically spawn out some of the higher-end armors. But I am not sure. Plus, if we need to actually we could make this for someone, like for our healer character. But that nanomaterial is so hard to come by. Make a helmet. This stuff is like the best gear in the game, to be honest. Random property skill regen. Whatever we make, we can't make a lot of it. So let's try making another helmet. Unless we need something for the type for the mech. This is the thing, like the mech is going to take a lot of our resources now to get it to the highest level. Hit chance, extra attack. My attack does feel pretty weak, but to be honest, having a extra 60% mech combo damage is pretty nice, and because I'm relying on the combo a lot to do stuff, so I'm probably going to put it into that and get that upgraded to legendary for that effect, and then. Yeah, let's try crafting this helmet and see what we get. I can make one of each, relatively speaking. Okay, so attack. Who's going to get the most benefit out of this? Not a lot of people, to be honest. That's really disappointing. Let's try for the suit. Just a ton of health. Is that all? Okay. This is the thing I find really frustrating, is that the stuff you craft should be so much better than the stuff you craft should be so much better than the stuff you can buy, but it just isn't. So I'm left with like wasting really precious resources that I can't easily get back, and then having no way of basically recouping my losses, which is really frustrating. I like this game a lot. I think it's a really fun game, but at the same time, it's really frustrating when I can't recoup my losses with investment in resources, because you just roll stuff and it's like, oh, okay, so this gives me like some small percentage picks, like percentage increases in a couple of things, but it really tanks a lot of my other stuff, so I'm better just buying the shop bought stuff. Because, like, for example, we just have this basic sword. Like, it's on most people, it's just flat out better than the thing I can craft. It's a bit annoying. I'm not going to lie. Just a bit frustrating. But that's just how it is. Okay, so we've got all that stuff going. Marketing's going. We've got it for another 2 episodes. We can turn on the extra mech combo now, which I will. Which is nice. We turn it on. Extra 10% combo damage from my mech, which is now up to 70, I believe. More damage. And the last of our normal episodes. So, Flashy's mistake. Flashy just started to work on a secret project and decided to steal the alien material from Cerebro, but doing things on his own when you're part of a group was not the wisest course of action. So you have to defeat one enemy before powering up, win in 7 turns, destroy 4 mines, defeat the boss monster with finishing move, defeat monster with final strike, take less than 9,000 damage. That's fine. Yes, guest teammate and all that jazz, so that sounds fine. Let's go. That's it, my new invention is almost ready. Even though it's not a sure shot, it's worth a try. Using this device, we'll be able to propel our Titan into deep space along with this TV tower. With some adjustments here and there, we could even return it home. Borrowing this alien material from Cerebro without permission felt so wrong, though. But no one understands what I do. They always just say it's technobabble. This will be done soon, and... Wait. What is that thing approaching the tower? A furry inside some sort of 6-armed mech? I am Hexapod, the Shredder, and I will shred your dreams, he laughs evilly. Ugh. You take us for fools, mortal? We've been watching you since you got your hands on that alien material. Cerebro's chambers were too secure, but you look very lonely here in this tower, don't you? Minions, get that human now. I must protect my invention. Lord Gaga would be pleased with me. I'll go rehearse my promotion speech. Have fun, Flashy. Defeat 1 enemy before powering up. Win 7 turns. Okay. So let's get there. There we go. Crit hit wins today. Let's power up. Let's do this. Okay, let's aggressively push. Knock him out of the running. Push him back. Takes a bit of a pounding. One of our passive ability comes online. Let's push up again and finish him off. You get both of our objectives, fantastic. Phew, I did it. Oh, my minions, you are late for my promotion party and... Oh, you're still here? A single hero won't be too much of a problem, though. No, you can't. Thanks for the A material. See ya. Flashy, are you okay? We got your SOS from your gadget and came as fast as we could. I'm fine, I guess, he says. I was. What is this thing? This is the result of my last research. It's not done yet, but it's almost there. But what does it do exactly? And what happened here? Who attacked you? I had some issues. Hexapod sewed up with many of his little minions. It took the alien material I had in my possession. You had what? Whoa, so many interruptions. Why did you have that? Why did you have that thing? Cerebro was supposed to be handling it. I know, but this was taking too much time, and with all the things happening, creating this made me feel more helpful. I know I can't fight as well as you. Lassie, you are an essential part of Colonel Squad, as much as any of us. You could have asked for the alien material. Cerebro would have advised us about how to handle it. Lord Gaga probably has it by now. And you didn't even tell us what this invention is. It propelled our Titan along with the TV tower into deep space and land them on Lord Gaga's ship. Wait, what? Since the alien material was used by Lord Gaga, we can use it to track down his ship. So that's why you're so mad at us for having it. Exactly, Fairy. I've discovered that these materials are a mixture of very rare alien components. Lord Gaga was afraid that we'd learn how to use that information to track him down. So this is our best chance to reach him before his portal plan succeeds. You have a point, Flashy, and it does make a lot of sense to me, but we just lost the alien material. No, we didn't. What? I've made a mistake, but I'm no fool. I can track the material. If we hurry up, we can still catch that monster. You're a genius, Flashy. Let's go, Colonel Squad. What a time to run out of candy at the party. I'm glad there's always grocery stores open here on Earth. There it is. Stop right there, thief. Here for your alien material, I guess. Maybe you want to join my party. Lord Gaga will raise my salary because of you, Flashy. The only thing you're paying with your salary is the hospital bill, Hexapod. Destroy 4 mines, defeat the boss monster with finishing move. So standard stuff. Okay. So how are we going to do this? Let's actually do a good starting routine. So if we get this person to here, just out of range. Ah, well. Once again, it's actually a bit annoying. It's the distance. This thing has a much bigger box than you anticipate. Let's at least knock him back a bit. Okay, that was not what I'd hoped for. Let's get that up. Deploy mines. Okay, so he's deployed mines and then gone there. That actually was pretty painful. Let's use a free action on that one. Because we had to destroy so many mines. Okay. That will be an attack, which will end her turn. We'll destroy that mine. Get there and destroy that mine, please. We need to worry about him, which is annoying. Yeah, you pop that, which will get everyone healed up. Who do we have left? Get to here. And then we can go this. Stun him. Okay. So he's there, which is an annoyance. You need to get there. Who's got the lowest health? Mike's not looking great. Let's go... extra damage on him. And then we'll do this to nullify his attack damage, because he has a lot of damage, it seems. Okay, so he has also a nasty attack as well. You get down there and take care of that mine, because it might be a problem for us in the future. Not enough people are close for that to be worthwhile, so let's hit this. Okay, that's going there. Oh, he heals from those things. Ouch. Okay. First of all, let's bring them all together. And we'll do this ability. Everyone gets powered up. Reaction on him. Right, those things are down, but we need to clear out the mines. Because those mines are going to be a pain. How much health does he have? Let's get that up to distract him. going to be really hard. Problem is, yeah, I can get him. Let's all gather up. Our best bet is to gather up and then go on the offensive. So he's going to deploy more mines, that's fine. We need to lure him into getting close to us so we can all get close to finish him off. That's fine. Because that's exactly where I want to be, mate. Let's go. Defeat the monster, yeah. Got all these bonus objectives. I am not defeated yet. Now you'll get to see my blade spinning in their real size. We can't let that happen, come on. We need to destroy that big thing. To our Titan. All is one. Okay. So we need to stop it from doing a final strike. And we need to stop it from basically doing a ton of damage, which is going to be hard, but we should be able to do it. Just keep punching it in the face. Okay, it's down to the first off. It's lost its first bar. One more bar to go. Just keep punching it. Once more should be enough. Oh, I missed. Okay, so this is got a stack, so yeah. Not enough. One more attack should do it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. The world is saved once again by Colonel Squad, the true heroes we need. After the smoke has settled, Colonel Squad gathers Colonel Productions Incorporated to discuss Flashy's space project. And that's how it works in layman's terms. Ouch, my head hurts. But even though the device is now complete and seems to be working, I still owe every one of you an apology. I had no right to borrow that material and put the entire planet in risk. Apology accepted, Flashy. We all make mistakes, Flashy. I have learnt a lot in the last days about what being a hero means. It's a huge responsibility. But as long as we don't think selfishly, the power of our friendship will carry us to the stars, literally. Thank you, friends. He starts to cry. Oh, don't start crying now, or I'll cry too. Who wants to get some curry rice? Okay, so we got everything, some polymers. Okay. Check out Colonel Squad. Series is amazing. That finishing move was very impressive for an indie series. Sunday is almost over, but I'm glad I've watched Colonel Squad. Saw Colonel Squad fighting a monster 2 blocks from here. Okay. Got a message. The Revengers Initiative. Losers. Hey, look who got invited by Nick Anger to join his little party. A cheap knockoff of a rip-off of some dancing, obsessed dudes in Japan. Super great. I guess they just invited anyone these days, but they'll see. You can't ground Spider Boy. Blocked images. Images could not be loaded. Okay. First things first. Is there anything here we can buy? That will drop her damage. His movement. His dodge. So there's nothing we can buy. On the weapon side of things for her, her attack goes down by 10. Skill regen going up is nice. Weapon range going up is nice. The cooldown is a longer cooldown though. Buy and equip. I know it's stupid, but the thing is that like we make stuff and it just doesn't work. So it's better to buy and equip her stuff with that. For him, I'm not sure the trade-off is good enough, to be honest. That's a massive health drop as well. And she's already got that. Okay, so things we have to consider. At this point, the Magnum. It's a nice thing, a nice weapon. But I don't know. This is the issue I have, which is that at this point I'm wondering if it's just not worth it just to basically fully turtle down and just buy materials we need for upgrading the mech. Which basically means going hard into this and just hoping that we get the stuff we need. Because we keep getting a lot of this alien wool and not a lot of the plyboard that we need, which is really, really hurting. Because I need the alien cardboard. Come on. And once again, we're thwarted. This happens a lot. I'm not going to lie. It's actually pretty annoying that just how infrequent this stuff is. I just can't get it. And the nanometal is the thing that locks a lot of the really powerful stuff away. So it's really frustrating when you just can't make it. Because all the Titan stuff is locked behind it. And I just can't get it. It's really frustrating. I'm gonna say that I like this game a lot. But there are things that I would really heavily change. One of them purely being just making it easier to get. I don't know if they've made it so that the nanometal is just a harder resource to get than the rest. But it's really a pain. I'm not going to lie. It's so frustrating. Just so frustrating. Because everything in the mech is now tied to it. So the mech is purely that. Health. I mean, I try making a D-Magnum and hope for some cool stuff out of it. Nah, I mean, like, some things are okay. But it's like I said, like, this is the thing. A lot of the craftable gear in this... Like, a lot of the craftable gear in this just... It's I don't know if it's because of difficulty I'm playing on or whatever, but it feels like half the time there's no point me making stuff because the stuff you buy in the shop is just on average, like, just overall the stats you get are relatively better, especially if you're going for things that aren't tied into a lot of the sort of lower stats, or like stuff like critical dodge counters, stuff that's like indirectly affecting combat. If you're going for direct stats, the stuff you buy from the shop just seems to be better. So stuff like counter and dodge, it seems to be much more aimed at like the higher difficulties where you're deliberately trying to farm out having these higher stats like critical dodge and counter. But that's just me. We've got everything paid for. All our fans have been basically taken care of. Everything is active. So it's the season finale to the stars. Flashy finishes his gadget and will propel the Titan into deep space, and Colonel Squad prepares for the final confrontation with Lord Gaga, which will basically be our last episode. Interrupt boss's charging skill. Defeat all Hydru Squad before defeating Hangal. Defeat monster with final strike. Defeat monster in 12 turns. Okay. So, probably we're looking at it. We're probably going to be looking at one more episode for Chroma Squad, folks, depending on how long the final mission takes. If I'm looking back so far, I will say that I like this game a lot. There would be things I would probably say that I wish I'd done differently. Having so many important things locked behind a single material type is as frustrating, especially when you can't get it, and it deliberately seems to be harder to get than the others. It's just really frustrating. Also, like I said, the issue I have with the crafting system, how a lot of the stuff you can potentially craft is just, unless you're going for, like, it should be like when you get up to a certain level, you should have been able to sort of coerce the system into sort of, if not being totally random, at least semi-random in what you could hopefully turn up in the properties, so you wouldn't constantly be wasting resources. Because most of the high-tier stuff I've made is just worse for my characters. So all I've done is literally just like scrap them. Because I see no point in it. Also, the fact it says 50%, but it's just... I'll put it this way, a lot of the 50% stuff I've been getting, like, it's like, oh yeah, you've got a 50% chance to get stuff back, is, I don't know if it's RNG or just the algorithm that they've done for it, but it happens a lot less than 50%, I can tell you that much. So, I don't know. It just feels that I wouldn't want to play this game on harder difficulties than I'm already playing it on. I'm playing it on normal difficulty, I believe. I wouldn't want to play it on the harder difficulties because I think the game would become really unfair just because of the way that the RNG and weapon crafting works in this game. I don't know about how you feel about that, but that's how I feel about it. But I've been Cornish-knight, this has been Chroma Squad, a Cornish Let's Play series, and join me next time for the finale. I will try and finish the game up in a single episode if I can, even if it means the episode is longer than normal. But that's for next time, folks. I've been Cornish-knight, goodbye.